Jai Hind students, I welcome you in our next video lecture. In my last video lecture, I had explained to you the addition of matrices, the difference of the matrices and the multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. But today, I will explain you how to multiply two matrices. So let's start today's topic, multiplication of matrices. So students, I considered here there are two matrices A, Aij of order Myn, and another matrix is B, that is Bij of order P and Q are two matrices. Then students, one thing always you have to keep in your mind, the product of two matrices is possible only when the number of columns of first matrix is equal to number of rows in second matrix. Are you getting this? The multiplication of the matrices are possible when, see here, A and B are the matrices of different orders. M by N is the order of the first matrix and P by Q is the order of the second matrix. So AB means the product of A and B. It will be defined when, if number of columns in matrix A, number of columns, you know the order M by N, where M stands for the number of rows and N stands for number of columns. So number of columns in matrix A must be equal to the number of rows in matrix B. So number of rows in matrix B is P. That means N must be equal to P. N must be equal to P. So whenever the number of columns in matrix A and the number of rows in matrix B are equal, then only the product of these two matrices will be defined. Then only the product is possible. Hope you are getting this. Understood? So this is the necessary condition for multiplication of two matrices. The multiplication of matrices are possible whenever the number of columns in first matrix is equal to the number of rows in second matrix. Understood? Now, what will be the order of the resulting product? What will be the order of the resulting product matrices? Whenever we multiply A and B, then we will get another matrix. So what will be the order of that new matrix? So students, what is the first quantity here in the order of the first matrix? That is M by, what is the last quantity in the order of matrix B? That is Q. So M by Q will be the order of the product of A and B. So order of product of A and B matrices, it is equal to M by Q, where M is the number of rows in first matrix and Q is number of columns in second matrix. Understood? Okay, let's take one example, then it will be more clear. So I am taking here one example. Let A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a matrix of order 2 by 2. There are 2 rows and 2 columns. And there is another matrix B. This is the matrix B and its order is 2 rows and 3 columns. Is it clear? So I am taking the example of two matrices. A is of 2 by 2 order and B is of 2 by 3 order. So first of all, we have to check the product of these two matrices is possible or not. So I told you that AB is defined only when the number of columns of first matrix. So what is the number of columns in first matrix? That is 2. Number of columns in matrix A is equal to number of rows in matrix B. So check, the number of columns in matrix A and the number of rows in matrix B are equal or not. So the number of columns in first matrix is 2 and the number of rows in second matrix is also 2. That means both are same. So their multiplication will be possible. Understood? And what will be the order of the new resulting matrix? That is, first quantity of this order is 2 and the last quantity of this order is 3. So the order of the product of AB will be 2 by 3. Got it? So here multiplication is possible. Now how can we find the product of these two matrices? So you have to write here number of columns in A is equal to number of rows in matrix B is equal. Hence multiplication of A and B is possible. Understood? Now how can we multiply these two matrices? See, A and B are the matrices, so their product will be AB. Got it? Now we have to find out the order of the AB. So the order of AB must be 2 by 3. So this will be a matrix of order 2 by 3. 2 by 3 means 2 rows and 3 columns. So 2 rows and 3 columns I am considering here. 3 columns and 2 rows. Now see, this is the very first element of first row and first column. So it will be denoted as A11. Please note this point in your mind. This is the very first element of first row and first column. So it will be treated as A11. This is the second element of first row and second column. First row and second column. So row will be first in first row and second column. So it will be A12. This is first row and third column. So it will be denoted by A13. Similarly this is second row and first column. So it will be A21. Similarly this is 2, 2 and this is 2, 3. Understood? So the order of the product matrix will be 2 by 3 and we will consider this will be like this. Now the product of these two matrices. So first A is 1, 2, 3 and 4. This will be multiplied by B. So we will write B here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1. Now we will have to multiply. How can we multiply? So see, first we want A11 element. A11 means first row and first column. That means first row, this is the first row of first matrix and first column of second matrix. First row of first matrix and first column of second matrix. Are you getting this? So here we will have to find the sum of multiplication of corresponding elements of first row of first bracket and first column of second bracket. What? This 1 is multiplied by this 2. So 1 by 2 and plus this is multiplied by this. So 2 into 5. So this will be the value of A11. Now I am talking about A12. A12 means first row, second column. First row of first matrix. This is the first row of first matrix. It will be multiplied by second column of second matrix. Now this row is multiplied by this. So A12 is the sum of product of corresponding elements of first row of first matrix and second column of second matrix. Understood? So see, first row and second column. So this 1 is multiplied by 3. So 1 by 3 plus second element is 2 is multiplied by 0. 2 into 0. Understood? Similarly, we have to find A13. A13 stands for first row and third column. Now we will multiply first row of first matrix by third column of second matrix. So this 1 is multiplied by this 4. So 1 by 4 plus second element is 2. So it is multiplied by 1. So 2 into 1. Clear? Similarly, we can find out A21. 21 stands for second row and first column. So second row of first matrix. So where is second row of first matrix? This is second row of first matrix. It is multiplied by 1. 1 means first column of second matrix. First column of second matrix. So second row of first matrix and first column of second matrix. So this 3 is multiplied by 2. Plus 4 is multiplied by 5. Now A22. Second row of first matrix and second column of second matrix. So second row of first matrix is 3, 4 and second column of second matrix will be 3, 0. So we will have to multiply these two. So 3 multiplied by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 0. Got it? Now the last element is A23. A23 stands for second row of first matrix and third column of second matrix. So second row of first matrix is this 3, 4 and third column of second matrix is 4, 1. So we will have to multiply them. 3 into 4 plus 4 into 1. Now we will simplify this. Now we will multiply and add these values. 1 into 2, 2 or plus 2 5s are 10. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Similarly, 3 2s are 6 plus 4 5s are 20. So 20 or plus 6, that is 26. Now 3 1s are 3 or plus 2 zeros are 0. So 0 plus 3 gives you 3. Now 3 3s are 9. Plus 4 into 0 gives you 0. So 9 plus 0, that is 9. Same here. 1 into 4 is 4. Plus 2 into 1 is 2. So 4 plus 2, that is 6. And 3 4s are 12. Plus 4 1s are 4. So 12 plus 4 will be 16. Hence, this is the product of these two matrices. Understood? Are you getting? Okay students, let's take another example. Consider matrix A is 1, 2, 3 and B matrix is 3, 4, 5. So first we have to check their multiplication is possible or not. So for checking the multiplication is possible or not, we want to find out its order. So the order of the very first matrix is, how many rows are there? 1 and the number of columns are 3. So its order will be 1 by 3. And what is the order of B? There are 3 rows and number of columns only 1. Clear? Now we have to check their multiplication is possible or not. So what I told you is the number of columns in first matrix, that is 3. This must be equal to number of rows in second matrix. So what are the number of rows in second matrix? 3. So both are same. They both are equal. So multiplication of these two matrices is possible. So here number of columns of A is equal to number of rows in B. Hence multiplication is possible. Or if multiplication is possible, then what will be the order of the product? So the product is defined as AB. So the order of the product will be what I told you. What is the first quantity of the first order? That is 1. And last quantity of the last matrix, that is 1. So the order of the product will be 1 by 1. 1 by 1 means 1 row 1 column. That means there is only one element present in this matrix. Only one element. So that means A1 1 means first row first column. Only one row and one column. Are you getting this? Okay. Now how can we find this? So first we have to note the matrix A. Matrix A is 1 2 3 and matrix B is matrix A is 1 2 3. This is a row matrix and matrix B is a column matrix, that is 3 4 5. Now we have to find out their product. So as you know that there is only one element. So what we have to do? We have to find A11. 11 means first row of first matrix is multiplied by first column of the second matrix. So first row means this one is multiplied by this column. So we have to find out the sum of product of their corresponding elements. So 1 is multiplied by 3 and plus 2 is multiplied by 4 and plus 3 is multiplied by 5. Got it? Now we have to solve this. So 1 3s are 3 plus 2 4s are 8 plus 3 5s are 15. Now 15 plus 8. 15 plus 8, that is 23. 23 and plus 3, that is 26. So this is the product of these given bracket. Got it? Hope you are understanding this. Okay students, now I am taking another example. Find a square minus 5a plus 6i if a equal to this. But one matrix is given, that is denoted by a, and we have to find the value of this given equation, a square minus 5a or plus 6i. Now I, what is I? This is identity matrix. I told you now identity matrix. Okay, so this is an identity matrix. Okay, so for finding the value of this given equation, firstly we will have to find a square. Clear? So first we have to find the value of a square. So a square is equal to, a square can be written as a into a or not. Clear? Now the matrix A we have to note here, that is 2 0 1 2 1 3 1 minus 1 and 0 into A. Again we have to note the same matrix, that is 2 2 minus 2 to 1 0 1 minus 1 1 3 and 0. Now we will have to multiply them. So first of all we have to check the order of the multiplication is possible or not. So the order of this matrix is 3 by 3 and the order of this matrix is also 3 by 3. So the number of columns of the very first matrix is 3 and the number of rows of second matrix is 3. So both are same. So multiplication is possible. Okay. Now we have to find the multiplication. And the order of the product will be 3 by 3. Clear? So the order of the new matrix will be 3 by 3. So how can we multiply? I told you the first element of this matrix will be the sum of product of corresponding elements of first row of first matrix and first column of the second matrix. So here we will multiply first row by first column. How? 2 into 2. Now I am doing directly 2 into 2, it gives you 4 plus 0 into 2, that is 0, plus 1 into 1 gives you 1. Clear? Now the same row is multiplied by second column. So 2 multiplied by 0, it gives you 0, and 0 multiplied by 1, so that is also 0. Now 1 is multiplied by minus 1, so it will be minus 1. Clear? Now the same row is again multiplied by the third column. So 2 is multiplied by 1, that is 2. 0 is multiplied by 3, so it will be 0. And 1 is multiplied by 0, so it will also be 0. Clear? Now we will multiply second row of the first matrix by first column of the second matrix. So this will be 2 is multiplied by 2, so it will be 4, plus 1 into 2, that is 2, plus 3 into 1, that is 3. Now again I am telling you, the second row of first matrix is multiplied by first column of the second matrix. So 2 into 2 gives you 4, plus 1 into 2 gives you 2, plus 3 into 1 gives you 3. Clear? Now the same row, yani second row, is multiplied by second column of the second matrix. So 2 into 0, that is 0, plus 1 into 1, that is 1, or plus 3 into minus 1, so it will be minus 3. Similarly, we will now multiply the second row of the first matrix by third column of second matrix. So this 2 is multiplied by this 1, that is 2 ones are 2, plus 1 into 3, that is 3, or plus 3 into 0, that gives you 0. Understood? Now, after multiplication of second row, now this is a turn of third row of first matrix. So this third row is multiplied by the first column of second matrix. So 1 into 2, that is 2, plus minus 1 into 2, that is minus 2. And 0 is multiplied by 1, so it will be 0. Understood? Now this element, third row of first matrix, is multiplied by second column of second matrix. So 1 into 0, 0. Now minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1. 0 into minus 1, that is 0. Clear? Now the third row is multiplied by third column. 1 into 1 gives you 1. Minus 1 into 3, that is minus 3. And 0 into 0 gives you 0. Clear? Now after doing this, we will just simplify. So a square gives you, beta 4 plus 0 plus 1, that is 5. 4 to 6, 3, 9. 2 minus 2, 0 plus 0 is 0. Now this is minus 1. 1 minus 3 gives you minus 2. And this is minus 1. This is 2. 2 plus 3, that is 5. And 1 minus 3 is minus 2. This is the value of a square. Understood? Now we have to find the value of this equation. So I am taking this equation. Now taking what? A square minus 5a plus 6i. We have to find its value. So now we will substitute the values. A square we have already find out here. So we have to substitute this value here. That is 5, 9, 0. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 1. 2, 5, minus 2. Minus 5a. So minus 5 and a. A matrix is given. We have to write that matrix. That is 2, 2, 1. 0, minus 1, 0, 1 and minus 1. And 1, 3 and 0. After that there is plus 6i. So plus 6. And in place of I, we have to write the identity matrix. but we have to take the identity matrix of the same order of given matrix. The order of given matrix is what? 3 by 3. So we have to take the identity matrix of 3 by 3 order. And we all know that what is identity matrix? In which all the diagonal elements are 1 and non-diagonal elements are 0. So that is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 and 1. Got it? Now we will have to simplify it. How? First matrix will remain same, 5, 9, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, 2, 5 and minus 2. Now minus. Because this 5 is an scalar. This 5 is a scalar and the product of scalar and a matrix I explained you in my last video. So what we can do, we will multiply each and every element of this matrix by this scalar. So this 5 is multiplied in 2, so 10, 5 2s are 10 or 5 1s are 5. Similarly 5 zeros are 0, 5 1s are 5 or 5 minus 1 and minus 5. Now 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15 or 5 zeros are 0. Similarly, this 6 is a scalar and this is a matrix. So there is a product of a scalar and matrix. Then this 6, then we have to multiply all the elements of this identity matrix by this scalar. So this 6 is multiplied by 1, that is 6, 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 0 and 6. Understood? Now see, one matrix minus other matrix. That means there is a subtraction of two matrices. So we will have to find. I explained the subtraction of the matrices in my last video. So what I told you there, we have to subtract the corresponding elements of the matrices. So 5 minus 10. 5 minus 10 gives you minus 5. 9 minus 10, that is minus 1. 0 minus 5, that is minus 5. Similarly, minus 5 minus 0, that is minus 1 minus 0, that is minus 1. Minus 2 minus 5, minus 2 minus 5 will be minus 7. Same, minus 1 minus 5. So beta this minus and this minus will be plus 5 and this is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 5, that is 4. Are you getting? Now see, 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5, minus 3. 5 minus 15, that is minus 10. Or minus 2 minus 0, that is minus 2. Clear? Last matrix will remain same. 6, 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 0, 6. Now see, first matrix plus second matrix. Now we have to add these two matrices. Again, the process for adding the two matrices is same as the subtraction. We will add the corresponding elements of both the matrices. So see, minus 5 plus 6. Minus 5 plus 6 gives you 1. Minus 5 plus 6. Now minus 1 plus 0, that is minus 1. Minus 5 plus 0, again minus 5. Same, minus 1 plus 0, that is minus 1. Minus 7 plus 6, that is minus 1. Minus 7 plus 6 gives you minus 1. Now 4 plus 0, that is 4. Minus 3 plus 0, that is minus 3. Minus 10 plus 0, that is minus 10. Minus 2 plus 6. Minus 2 plus 6, that is 4. So this is the value of the equation a square minus 5a plus 6i. Understood? Hope you are getting the concept of multiplication of matrices. So this is a time for wind up the video. So I am going to wind up this video And after this video, I will provide you a worksheet based on multiplication of matrices. So you have to prepare the notes and you have to solve the assignment based on today's lecture. Understood? So till that time, take care, stay at home and be safe, and bye.